Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this week's Sketch Sunday. And this week we are using a lovely sketch by Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and you can see it up here in the corner where I always put it. And this is one of the exclusive sketches that Christy released on her 10th anniversary YouTube hop. And you've seen me use a couple of them already. And this one I particularly love because, as with all of Christy's sketches, I find they are lovely, impactful. You can make beautiful, beautiful layouts, but by the same token, they are fairly easy to put together, very versatile and adaptable. Now, you see, this one here is obviously made for a 12 by 12, but if you look at that sketch, it is just so easy to adapt it to an 8.5 by 11, to a 6 by 8, different formats. And that, of course, is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to do a 6 by 8 because I'm still working in my December documented, and I'm working with the photos that I have from our lovely little Christmas party. So you saw yesterday on the 14 Days of Christmas, I sort of did the intro page and the last page. And here is one that's going to go in the middle that's got not all of the team, but quite a few. I sort of tried to angle it a little bit to get one side of the table, the other side of the table. Not everybody is here, so there will be another page to catch up on that and get everybody else in here. Now, so I have these two photos. This, I'm sort of sitting here. That Lucia was sitting next to me. So I took from there and then on this side as well. So I'm working with, I took a few papers out from the Vicky Boutin Evergreen and Holly. And now you see this looks quite nice. Now, what I've done is I used this, the second of this sheet, and I fussy cut a lot of these gorgeous poinsettias out. But now you see, as much as I like this as a background paper with the photos, I would have to brighten up by, you know, probably matting the photos. When I get the poinsettias on here, I find it gets very sort of dark and a little dingy, so I'm not going to choose that one. I do like this because it's nice, quite light, and it looks like the sort of background splatters that Christy has on the sketch are already there. It brightens up the photos, but I don't find the colors match very well with the poinsettia, so we're going to put that one aside. And then the red, the same thing here. This just either gets lost, or the red here is a very different red. So there you go. Ooh, look at that. I have two of these, so I'm going to cut this one out, I think. And the black, oh, how about, yeah, no, then that's so too busy. So it brings me to, I think, what was probably my first choice anyway, which is this lovely green, which is the back side. Now, that means that I'm pretty much using those two sheets on this one layout, but hey-ho. Oh, there's a little bit you can see there of the branding strip, so I'll just do a little bit of a cut afterwards. So now, on Christy's layout, there are 3 photos. I'm going to use 2, and I may not put them straight the way Christy has, but I am going to bring in these lovely poinsettias. Now, I have one in here that I cut particularly because it was sort of a corner that I'll be able to put up here. There we go, yeah. And I do have also one of the Nicole Jones 911, which is maybe a little bit brighter if I need to bring that in. I also have some holly, which I might bring in as well. We'll see. But my idea is, first of all, something there. Then bringing this down the side the way it is there. Bring this down the side. There we go. Have this one. Let me see, I think I might put that there. The bigger one I think I might put down here because I may not have the photo, so sort of something like that. There we go. And then she has another one over here, which could be this. Now, you see, I kind of like that. Yeah, I kind of like that. Now, we'll see whether we put another one sort of popped up or something here. But to begin with, I sort of like this. Now, I want to get the splatters on here because I do like that idea. So let me just move this over a little bit and I'll get some splatters because I want my title to be in gold. I think that. And you see, I think this just brightens everything up beautifully. And I'll have it come in and down so that it's pretty much everywhere. There. Now, I do like that. And then I will have my photos there. So now that I've done that, my friends, I need to come back when this is dry. I didn't plan that very well. I should have, but I really wanted to go through my thought process with you of the paper. So I didn't want to sort of come on here and already have that background chosen because there was a slight chance I was going to change my mind, although I had sort of done that process a bit. But I have to admit also the splatters were a bit of an afterthought as I was looking in at the layout before coming on here. So let that dry, my friends, and then we will come back and create this layout together. Okay, my friends, so the gold splattering sort of dried, which is lovely, and I took advantage of the time and I really just got the lovely poinsettias down the way I showed you I would. Now here and here I have popped the ends up on foam to give a little bit of dimension and a little bit of a shadow. And I may pop some of these as well, but I think I'm going to get the photos down first. Now, as I said, I don't think, I am not going to put the photos straight. So I think I'm going to put this one sort of like that. Let's get that. And I'm just going to do here at the bottom for now, and just on the side here, in case I want to pop the, well, I will be probably popping the other photo underneath a bit. So there, so we have this photo, and then I think, oops, we don't want to get this on poor Lucia's face. So let's sort of do this one, I guess, like that. There we go. Okay, and then because of the way this is, I think my title might go here instead of up top the way it is in Christy's layout. So let's get that down. There we go. Okay, so then we can finish this one down. All right, so then we have that down. Now, I was wondering whether I wanted to bring this one in for a little added sort of dimension, but I find that it's such a brighter color, I'm not quite sure that I like what that does. So I'm going to leave that as is for now. And then let's sort of do some of the easy things. I think I'm going to pop, get some of this up on foam. So let's do that. I've got these little tiny ones. Let's sort of pop this one just to give some extra shadow at certain areas. I think I like the effect that that gives. So let's see, we'll do this, we'll do one here. now that we have the photo down, do I want one here as well? Yeah, I think I do. Let's pop, I'm going to take this off before so that I can just pop it under. There we go. There, that gives a nice sort of shadow up here, a little bit of a shadow there. I don't think I'm going to do any popping up on the photo, but I'm going to get another little bit popped in under here. There we go. Let's give that a little bit, and then we'll do some over here as well. That under there. And then I think that helps sort of give a bit of a shadow, a bit of extra interest to the page. Let's get this down. And there is Chopin saying hello. I think I want this like that. And then maybe one more. And there he is again. There we go. Okay, so there, I quite like that, my friends. There we go. I do like that. Now, so I have these gold letters now. They sort of have a little bit of a minty, turquoisey foam underneath them, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. So, now look at this. Oh, I'm just seeing this here. I have Celebration from Vicky Boutin, and this is from last year's. So, you know what? I think I'm going to put that there, and then A-Team there. What do you think? I like that. I like that. I just saw that out of the corner of my eye, and I like that, my friends. All right, so let's do that. Now, let's do Team here. E-A. This is coming together fairly quickly now that I got the sort of, there we go. Now I don't have any capitals with this, which sort of bothers me a little bit, but hey ho, there we go. Okay, so A-Team Celebration. So I guess we'll just do that. A-Team Celebration. And then I think what I'll do is just pop one of these. Let's move this over a little bit more so I can get that snowflake in without getting it on Mel's face. There we go. Put that there. So A-Team Celebration. There we go. So my title is lower than in the sketch, but the rest of it is fairly on point to the sketch. 2 photos instead of 3, but of course it's a smaller canvas. So now do I want to do something like fa la la here? That could be cute. That be cute? Maybe. Let's leave it there for now and we'll see. Now, do I want to put... Now, again, I have this 3 that I keep wanting to use, but I don't like it there. I think it's too big. Yeah, I don't. So I don't know whether we'll... So maybe we'll use it next year, my friends. Who knows? All right, let's think then. I do want to get a 3 on here, though. So what if we use this little peppermint? Now, if I put it there, it's sort of much brighter. But what if we added, let's see, a gold 3? Or what if we added a gold 3 there. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to definitely do that. Now, the question, I guess, because the title is lower, do we want that up there or down here or popped in? No. Do we want it down there or up here? I still think I like it down here. I do like it down here anyway. So let's get that on there. There we go. I don't think I'm going to pop a flare on here. I think that would be too much. I was thinking of maybe getting one in here somewhere. And it might have been nice down here if I didn't already have all of this. So I don't think I want... Do I want the fa-la-la? You know what? I think I do. I kind of like it. What do you think? Let me know. But I think I like it. So I think we're going to pop it there. So fa-la-la-la is there. We're just going to add that, and it hides some of the dishes. There we go. And I don't know that we need anything else, my friends. Do we need just a tiny peppermint up here to... No. Holiday Joy. Sweet Memories, it is for sure, but I don't think we really need anything. Gather Together, we had that sort of on the other. Oh, What Fun. Could be nice, but I don't know. 18 Celebration, I think, is good enough. And I don't think we need anything else now, unless I just pop. So I pop. Do we need? No, I don't think we need any of that. And then the very last thing to look at, my friends, before I leave you. Where is that? Do we want any more of these popped somewhere? So maybe one tucked in up there. There we go. Yeah. Tucked in there, and so we tuck one there and tucked there. So we have a little bit of a triangle with that. That should do it. We have our number down here and a fun layout. I like this, my friends. I really do. What do you think? It's a gorgeous sketch. It was really fun to play with. I'm going to keep it to try and do a 12 by 12 as well. But it was just a fun and perfect sketch to shrink down to 6 by 8. Stretch the sketches next week, my friends. It's not this week, but since I'm working mainly in my December documented and mainly doing Christmas scrapbooking, I thought I would still get an entry in today. So I still have quite a bit, and I'm noticing so far in my book that I haven't really done much in the way of inserts or pocket pages. I've mainly been doing full 6 by 8, which I love, but I think I want to get a couple of inserts of things because I still have some photos. I've got a couple of funny, silly things. I've got this exchange with Christy in the afternoon because our Christmas parties happened to be on the same day, and we were, writing back and forth to each other about, why do parties start at bedtime? And yeah, right, so silly. And then talking, she was having coffee to stay awake. And I was saying, I'm a lightweight. If I have coffee now, this was at about 10 to 8 or so. I was being picked up at 8:20. I won't sleep at all. And there's a silly photo of my Chopin. I might do it as a separate little entry going into the bedroom because Chopin is meowing going into the bedroom because it's bedtime. So I want to get that in somehow in maybe a little insert. So maybe I'm going to make like a 4 by 8 or something like that and put these on tags, reduce them a little bit. I think make them a little bit smaller. Then I have a few more photos. This was a funny photo because this is Gwen and Gab. And Gwen had very, very high heels on and Gab was in sneakers. And look at still the difference. So a silly little photo for that. A photo which is not a very good one of my lovely Julia. The way she was seated, she was a little bit like me, but on the other end. So we're not, properly in any of the photos, so I did want to get like a snap of her anyway. With that photo, this is the silliest story. This is one of the little busboys or somebody. I probably shouldn't even show him. I have no idea who he is. But we were a little bit mesmerized by this silly little thingy here that, you know, polishes the glasses. So we were looking at that, and he was sort of a little bit mesmerized with us and the fun that we were having. So just, that's a silly little thing that I want to get in. And a couple more photos. My nipote, of course, with his bestie and partner. So that is a fun one. So I still have, and I have, I think, one more to print. So I still have a bit. I've got the main things down now, the photos with the majority of the team. So I think then the rest will be little inserts or something. I'll come back maybe midweek so that we can finish this together before I go on to next weekend. So my friends, Sketch Sunday in the books for today. Make sure you pop on down below and see what my friends have done for you, their lovely creations for today. And I will see you back here very soon. Bye for now, my friends.